Okay, let's see. I'm broadcasting, so it doesn't say anything about my microphone. Do you see how loud he is downstairs though? Can you try to? I'm broadcasting. It says it's working, so I just need to. I posted a new link, so we're just like 20 minutes late, but.
So you want me to log in real quick so we can test it?
Mm-hmm. If you could, and then I just had you leave the group because of stuff going on downstairs.
I'll mute my microphone as soon as I pick up.
Okay. Okay. Hey. Okay, can you hear me? Okay. You should be good then. Okay, thank you. Bye. Have fun. Okay, let's see. Okay. Currently, there's nobody on the call, but we've had some difficulties tonight, so I apologize, guys. I had to end up restarting my laptop. I don't know if I had too many applications open or if it was just the connection or what, but for some reason my microphone was not working on the previous one. So my husband just logged in, he tested it, so I know he can hear me. I sent him the exact same link that I sent you guys. So because this is being recorded, I thought I would just go ahead and talk to you guys about what I had planned for tonight. And hopefully maybe some people will jump on and I'll see at least a few of your guys' faces. So let's go ahead and begin. We are heading into week 2. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. I don't know if it's a little dark. We are heading into week 2, guys. You just completed the first week of our 30-day challenge. And first off, before I go any further, it's just me tonight. Rebecca wished she could have been on the call, but she had another meeting, a prior engagement that I think was like an all-day event today. So she wasn't able to be here on the call with you guys, but you know, she and I have been talking about this past week, everybody in our group, just looking at all of you guys post your nutrition logs and all the engagement that's been in the group. And we're just really proud of you guys. You know, this is the first time that I have run a challenge group with my sister, that we're collaborating this together. I've been running challenge groups for over a year. And so it's just kind of been a collaboration of what I've seen works and what we need to implement. And so I'm really excited to be doing this challenge group with my sister, and just to be doing things like these video chats and getting to see your guys' faces. And, you know, I loved last week's. I loved kicking this off with you guys. And I think the fact that, you know, we are all just being real. You know, you're a mom. You are a busy woman. You are you are trying to incorporate fitness, eating clean, this whole complete package together. And what I mean, I'm not saying all of us fit that in. Sorry. First off, I just want to say I've had a very long day today. I was at an event all day long today, and I came home and I told my husband, I'm like, okay, I have a call tonight at 9. You need to make sure that I'm awake by 8 o'clock. So I was just going to go upstairs and rest my eyes, right? So I ended up falling asleep, and then my husband woke me up about a half an hour later. And then I told him to, being the nice man he is, trying to let me get a little sleep. But anyway, sorry, my brain is still waking up. I'm buzzing from the day too, from all the information I learned. It was such a great day. But so anyways, what I'm trying to say is that we are all busy. You know, whether we're moms, we're not moms, we have kids, you know, it doesn't matter. Like, we all have things in our day. We're all busy. We're all living a real life here. And every single one of us has excuses, right? We have something to say why, you know, legitimately we wouldn't be able to fit in our exercise routine, or we made maybe poor eating choices today, or whatever the reason for that is. So the point is, we're all here, we're all real, we are all sharing our fitness journeys together, and every single one of us has a reason why this can't be done, but we choose to make the time to get this done. And that's what I love about this group, because so many of us come from different walks of life, and we are here being real, putting fitness and health at the forefront. We're putting that first as a top priority, because we know how important that is. And we're leaning on one another and encouraging one another through this journey, because it's a process, guys. You know, I think so many times people think that when you're on your health and fitness journey, hey guys, hopefully you can hear me. I'm recording this, so if you missed the beginning, you know, you can always catch the recording of it. But in our fitness journeys, you know, so many times I think we tend to think that it's an uphill climb, right? And we're starting here, and then we slowly, you know, go up. But really, guys, what it is, it's, you know, it's peaks and valleys. It's a roller coaster. It's going up and it's going down, and it's going up and it's going down, and we're making progress. You know, every every valley we go through is strengthening us, guys. Every week, you know, we're getting one step closer to our goals. And so that's something that we're going to be talking about a little bit more, is goals, and really figuring out what it is that you are working towards, you know, on a weekly basis. And as we head into week 2, we're going to be incorporating the fitness aspect of this entire program. We're going to be giving you guys the complete package and incorporating fitness into your week. And so this is what it's going to look like. So tomorrow is Monday. You're going to be doing the exact same thing. You're going to be posting your nutrition logs. You're going to be keeping yourself accountable to eating clean. And you're also going to be posting, along with your nutrition logs and your water intake and how your day was, you know, sharing those successes or struggles that you had for the day. You're going to be posting what workout you did, okay? There's so many different people doing different workouts. We've got Turbo Fire. We've got 21 Day Fix. We've got 21 Day Fix Extreme. We have Insanity. We have PiYo. And so yeah, there's so many different types of workouts going on. We have Tai Chi. We've got people walking, getting exercise. You know, it's not about doing the program that you have perfectly, guys. It's not about looking at Shaun T and thinking that you have to sweat with him all 25, 30, 45 minutes. You know, really, when you push play, this is about you. It's not about the person on TV. It's not about the fitness trainer. It's about you listening and you being teachable. And it's about you listening to your body and pushing your body the way that you feel that it needs to be pushed every single day, okay? Because only you know what your limits are. And I'm telling you, a lot of times, it's right here in your head. Okay, so there's things where we need to listen to our body, and we need to be sure that, you know, we're keeping the correct form, and we need to be sure we're wearing the proper shoes, and we need to be sure that we're hydrating and getting enough rest. All of those things we're going to be touching upon a little bit more in detail this week. But what I want you guys to focus on when you start your fitness program, some of you are doing multiple rounds. Some of you have already been incorporating your fitness. That's okay. That's fabulous. But some of you have just, you know, will just be starting. And what I want to say to those is that, you know, I had a day one. Everyone in this group had a day one. And so I encourage you to post about what your day one is. Post exactly how you felt. And if you push play and maybe 5 minutes into it, you wanted to die, then post about that. Because I can tell you, my very first workout, I felt like I wanted to die. I was doing my very first Beachbody, when I started into my fitness journey. It wasn't the very first Beachbody program I did, but my very first one was Insanity, which I love. I love Insanity. There's Sarah in our group is doing Insanity, so it's awesome when she talks to me about her workouts because I loved Insanity. That was like what did it for me. And if you know Insanity, that before you start the program, there's a fit test, they call it. And you take that fit test at regular intervals to see how quickly, to see how much you've improved, you know, how much more fit you are according to this fit test. And when I was doing the fit test, I mean, it was bad, you know, like it was bad. And so it was like, wow, I'm out of shape. Okay. But it was like, you know, it was the beginning. It was my beginning. And I wasn't at the level that everyone else was at on TV. And I certainly wasn't at Shaun T's level. But it was the beginning for me. And so what I want to say to you guys is that, you know, don't compare your chapter 1 or your day 1 to somebody's chapter 5 or to somebody's day 59 into their journey, okay? Don't compare yourself. It's not about anybody else. It's not about how many push-ups you can do, you know, versus what this person can do. Now, I will tell you, if you're a competitive person, then that kind of stuff can push you, okay? Because that does it for some people. For others, like it's hard for me. I have to put, my blinders on sometimes because I can tend to compare myself to people. And don't do that. When you look at people in this group, be encouraged by them, support them, but just know that you're you. And the best that you can do is to just completely focus on pushing yourself every single day and becoming a better version of yourself, becoming stronger, becoming more confident every single day into your fitness journey. That's the best thing that you can do. So, hey, Heather, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yay.
I can't see you.
How are you doing, girl?
I'm great.
Hi.
That's Gabe.
Hey, Gabe.
We
So
can't.
I've just been talking to myself because, and that's fine, because we've had some technical difficulties, and I thought I would just go ahead and talk about my thoughts for the week and into week 2. So, yeah, so I'll post the recording of this, and people can catch the beginning of it, but it might just be you and me on the call tonight, which is cool. But how was your week, Heather? How was your first week in the group?
It was good. It really was good. But I can't see you at all. All I see is a picture of me, and then I can see my video at the bottom.
So you can't see me at all. So it's like you're talking to a black screen, huh?
Well, a picture of myself.
Well,
I don't know. I tried getting on my tablet, and I couldn't get on it.
Your tablet.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I'm going to have to do definitely some tests this week because I don't want to have these kind of technical difficulties every week.
Yeah.
I know somebody else posted, and they said that all they could see is a picture of themselves, too.
Yeah.
So,
well, the first time I couldn't hear you. It said I was joined, and I could see everybody that was in the call and your picture. I couldn't. Well, I think your mic wasn't working, but
yeah.
I restarted my phone, and I got on my phone, and it finally worked.
Well, that's good. I appreciate you trying because I know that, or keeping at it until you were able to kind of log on and it was working. I'll have to look into. Okay, I don't know why my screen's black. I do see my little picture or my little square at the bottom, and it is black. So, okay. So, Heather, do you have any questions about anything from this past week or heading into week 2? Put you on the spot.
I know. About the program, Gabriel, you're gonna take that somewhere else, bud.
You ordered, help me, Chalene Extreme?
Yes, and it showed that it shipped today. I'm really excited.
Awesome! Yay!
I'm excited about, I guess like a detail like this. Does it tell you like what to work out each day?
It does. So the 21-day fix, to my knowledge, 21-day fix extreme, that comes in like the reason why I'm saying that is because that comes in like a DVD fold out case, and it tells you what days to work out. I think, to my knowledge, that's the only program that does not have like an actual workout calendar that you hang on your wall, just because day is the same workout. So yes, when you get your program in, it will have a workout calendar. It's kind of like a poster size. You can pin it to your wall, and then every day you work out, you just take a marker or whatever and just X off your day. And it's cool. It's like a visual, progress of like, where you're at. It tells you exactly what workout to do, and when your rest days are, things like that.
Okay.
And then depending on your program, I'm not sure about it, Chalene Extreme, but it'll have some programs have like different, like for example, P90X3. It'll have like a different workout calendar depending on what your goals are. So like P90X3, I think there's like a muscle building workout calendar, and there's like a slim, lean workout calendar, and then maybe another one for something else. So That would be like the only difference. I don't know if Chalene Extreme has one like that. Like if you want to go lean, which I know the program Chalene, like that's the point of it. But I'm sure there may be like somebody who wants to kind of maybe bulk up more too, because I know that with different body types, or like for example, like Brazil butt lift. When I got that program, it sounds funny, but like there's so many different kind of butts out there. So, you know, and so there's literally like, you know, part of the program is like determining what kind of butt you have, what kind of, you know, butt that you want to get. And he tells you, you know, don't do these workouts or do them very little if you have this kind of bottom and, you know, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I mean, it opened my eyes. But, yeah, it'll give you exactly what to do. And then it'll come with a nutrition plan, like a nutrition guide that's got recipes in it. And even like a meal plan for you to like, if you want to incorporate some of those recipes or use that meal plan. So yeah, hopefully you'll get it by maybe middle of this week.
Yeah.
That'll be exciting.
Got an email that it shipped, so yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And then I got the chocolate Shakeology.
Okay, good. You got the bag. Did you get the bag or the packets?
The bag.
Okay, cool.
And that's one shake a day. And is it okay to do that, like, because I was thinking like a post-workout shake.
Yeah. So when you get your Shakeology, it's a meal replacement, so it can be used really, I mean, at any time in the day. So a lot of people like to use it for breakfast. It's a good way to start your day. There was a period of time that, depending on my workout, I really needed carbs. I needed like a complex carb to kind of get my engine revved up in the morning. So I stopped drinking Shakeology in the morning and replaced it with like oatmeal, you know, something like that. And then I started using my Shakeology as like a post-workout shake. I do my workout and then I drink Shakeology, which it's great for that. And then some people, like my husband, for example, I mean, he gets up so early in the morning, and he's in the Army, so he does PT, and there's no way that he could drink a shake, you know, and then go do PT. And he's kind of picky, so he doesn't like to shake it up. He likes to blend it. So he'll wait until he gets home at night, and then he actually drinks it like before bedtime. Like he'll come home and eat dinner, and then, you know, do whatever, and then before he goes to bed, he blends himself a shake and you know, gets it in before bedtime. And he feels like it makes a difference, like when he wakes up in the morning. But I only say that because, you know, it is a meal replacement, but at the same time, I've done that a few times too. And if your day has just gone crazy and you never got it in, you know,
Right.
you still would like to get it in, because I try to get it in every day, because I kind of just faithfully do it, put it in my system every day. You can drink it, and there's nothing in it, like there's no stimulant in it or anything like that that's going to keep you awake. If anything, it'll just, I mean, honestly help you sleep better. So that's something too.
Well, I'm thinking, because my tough time is when I get home. Well, because I usually, 4 nights a week, I go to the gym and work out. And so I get home, and then I'm fixing dinner, which I try to have stuff pretty close to fix. I just have to heat up. But that's my worst time, because I'm starving right after working out.
Yeah.
Because if I had to shake then, you know.
That's a good idea.
Maybe like half and half, like half earlier in the day and half.
Yep. Yeah, you can. It's funny because I'm like nodding, and I'm thinking like she probably can't even see me nodding or anything.
No, I can't see anything.
Yes, you can. You can drink half of your shake at the beginning of the day, and the other half the shake at the end of the day. Some people, depending on it all just depends on your body. But some people, when they first start drinking Shakeology, they have to ease into it, and the reason for that is because it does have a lot of vitamins. It has a lot of superfoods. So depending on what your diet's been like before and all of that kind of stuff, which I don't think you'll have a problem because you have been eating clean. But for some people, you know, they're drastically changing their diet, and all of a sudden your body's being introduced to things it hasn't seen in years. You know, it's superfoods and vitamins, and so all of that at once. Sometimes the body's like, whoa, and you can experience things like maybe a little bit of constipation, or things like even like things like you know, like when you take a vitamin on an empty stomach, you know,
Yeah.
like that kind of stuff. I personally have never had a problem with drinking Shakeology on an empty stomach, but when you first try it out and you drink an entire shake, there's a little bit of an adjustment to that. So I only say that because I always tell people, you know, drink half a shake for like a week, build your system up, and then go for that full shake. I think you'll be fine drinking a full shake, but for some people who do have an adjustment period when they start drinking it, that's a good rule of thumb. So it definitely can be broken up into 2 times during your day.
Okay.
And Heather, I've even drank Shakeology twice in one day. Sometimes I'll do that when I'm just feeling a little under the weather, or feel like I need a boost in my immune system. That's perfectly fine to do. I don't recommend people doing that every single day on a consistent basis. But if you need to do that a couple days back to back, or you're in a pinch and you just need something and you've already drank your shake for the day, it's okay to drink it twice a day too. It's not going to hurt you.
Okay. Cool. That sounds good.
Cool.
So
let's see here. It's kind of a little, this call, I feel bad that it kind of got off to a late start, and then we kind of had some issues, but it is recording, so people will be able to kind of hear a little bit in the beginning. One of the things I wanted to talk about to everyone that's going to watch this call is, you know, this first week we were all about talking about clean eating and really educating yourself and really asking yourself what it is that you're putting into your body on a daily basis. You know, food is our fuel. It's how our bodies run efficiently, you know, so it's really the most important aspect. It really seriously is. You know, you can work out for hours. You can not work out, you know, and food is really going to be that aspect that really is going to determine whether or not you know, your body's going to change and how your body's going to be running to its most efficient maximum ability. So when I say that, you know, this week going into week 2, Rebecca and I were both talking about this. You know, everyone is posting their nutrition logs, which we really appreciate. There's a few people, you know, that that haven't been posting them on a consistent basis. We want to encourage everyone to do it every single day, and here's why. You know, your nutrition log, when you post that every single day, that's to help you stay accountable. It's to help you stay on track. It's to give you that mindset of, you know, if I'm going to be posting this publicly in the group for everyone to see, you know, then you're going to be held accountable for that. So if you make a choice to eat poorly all day long, you know, that's where, you know, you need to post about that. But this is the thing too that I want people to know as well when you post your nutrition log. You know, as Rebecca and I, as your coaches, you know, we want you guys to always be educated about what you're eating. So if you post your nutrition log, you know, it's a way for us to see what you're eating. And it's also a way for us to teach you how to make a smarter choice or how to make a better choice. And guys, we're not talking about, you know, if you post, you know, we want you to be honest. So if you're going to post your meals and you say, you know, I ate 10 Starbursts after dinner, you know, we're not going to post on there, you know, and wag our little finger and say, you know, something about your Starburst that you ate. That's not the point of this. But what we are going to do is, for example, if you are posting something that you're consistently eating every single day, Rebecca and I know that when you put something in your body every single day and it's not the cleanest choice, and maybe you think it is, then, you know, that's our opportunity to say something about that. So, for example, you know, if you're, let's talk about protein bars, because I get a lot of questions about protein bars. Let's say every single day you're eating the same protein bar. Okay, and then let's say there's a period of time that you go through a plateau, or maybe you're frustrated because you're not losing any more weight, or your clothes aren't fitting any differently, and you're just kind of wondering what's going on. So that's when we can kind of look at your past week, your past nutrition logs, and believe it or not, guys, if you have goals and you are trying to lose weight and you are trying to get to a certain place, eating something like a protein bar that you might think is great because it has protein in it, it's a health bar, it's made by this company, you know, and you're eating that every single day, things like that can damage your progress. It really can. And something as simple like that that you take out of your diet and you replace with something that's got more nutrients in it per calorie, okay? Replacing something like that can make a huge difference in your progress, and you'll be really amazed. So when I'm saying that, what I'm talking about is when you post your nutrition logs, you know, we really want to be able to educate you guys on what it is that you're putting in your body to the best of our knowledge. You know, I'm not a nutrition expert by any means. Nutrition is something that has always interested me and fascinates me, so I can be kind of a weirdo with that, and I like to read about all of that. I like to read about macronutrients and micronutrients, and I actually just signed up to take nutrition courses because it's something I'm really interested in learning, and I do get a lot of questions, and I love to be able to answer them a little bit more in depth. So something that, you know, I'm getting ready to take, and I'm excited to kind of share in future challenge groups what I learned. But to the best of my knowledge and to the best of Rebecca's knowledge, you know, based off of our experiences, we're just going to share what we've learned. And I've definitely been through, you know, plateaus in my fitness journey. And I can tell you from experience, you know, some things that I had to eliminate from my diet. When I say the word diet, you know, diet for me is what I'm eating. I use diet as a noun. I don't use it as a verb. That makes sense. But, you know, we all have a diet that we're sticking to. And it doesn't mean like the crazy wacko diets that are low fat and starving you to death. But, you know, I can tell you from my experience, you know, things that I've had to eliminate, and things, you know, that do slow down your progress depending on your body type. So, you know, that's something that with your nutrition logs, when you post those, it's something we can keep track of over a weekly basis. And that's why we have you guys track, you know, your stats. We have Saturday where you take your measurements. And we don't want you guys to be hooked to the scale. I've had some challengers in the past that don't want to weigh themselves, you know, because it's kind of been, you know, they've kind of been in bondage with the scale, and I totally get that. And then I've also had other challengers who want to weigh themselves every 2 to 3 days, which I don't recommend, because this isn't about finding, you know, the quickest way to lose weight. It's really about, you know, keeping track of yourself on a weekly basis, and then at the end of the week, if you desire to weigh yourself, you know, and also I highly recommend taking measurements. Measurements need to be taken on a weekly basis because it just helps you know where you're at. And you know, we don't expect you guys to consistently lose all the time from week to week. Sometimes we stay the same. Sometimes we get bigger, guys, because we're gaining muscle, which is something we're going to be talking about. But it's a way for you to track. You know, there would be no point in doing this entire program if there was no way to track and to keep yourself accountable, because you would just be winging it. You know, you would just be doing it and just kind of throwing it out there and just hoping for the best. And then at the end of the 30 days, maybe stepping on a scale or maybe taking your measurements, and then maybe being a little bit discouraged, you know. So that's why we track on a weekly basis, so we can help you guys stay on track, so that we can hone in on where you need to dial in on your nutrition so you're staying with your goals. It depends on what your goals are, guys. Some people really have this weight loss goal that they're trying to achieve. Some people have events that are coming up. We have a couple ladies that are getting married. So we all come from different walks of life. Some people are just in this group because they just want to feel good. They just want to you know, make healthy, smart eating choices. They just want to be healthy. They want to be able to fit into clothes a little bit better. And that's okay. You know, we don't all have to have a big weight loss goal, and I don't want you guys all to feel like, you know, everyone in this group is trying to fit into a certain size. You know, I love it when challengers, you know, say to me that their ultimate goal is just to feel strong, to feel good about themselves, and to feel confident, because that's what this is about. You know, it doesn't matter like what you weigh, where, you know, what your measurements are, all of that kind of stuff, because what I love about this is that if you can make this a habit, if you can incorporate clean eating and getting exercise, whatever that means, whatever that looks like to you, being active every single day, if you can incorporate that into your lifestyle to the point where it's just second nature, like breathing and blinking, that's amazing. Because I come from the, I'm a person that fitness was never something that was second nature to me. I was not athletic growing up. I was not somebody that would choose to go to the gym just to like kill time or whatever. And I certainly have never been what you would call like addicted to fitness at all. But now I could honestly say that, like, you know, getting my workout in is something that I crave, you know, like it's something that I almost feel a little antsy when I don't get that in, because my body just kind of misses it. It's something that, you know, if you do it consistently, you know, it becomes a habit, just like everything else. You know, we develop bad habits, we develop good habits. All comes down to the choices we make every single day. So I don't want to ramble on too much along with this call, but I also, since there's not very many people on the call, I think what I'm going to do, I was going to announce our weekly winner. I think I'm just going to do that in the group. I'm going to make a post about that. We tallied up points, and I'll post that into the group. And going into week 2, guys, with the fitness aspect of it, I talked about this in the beginning of the call, so just recapping, be sure to post your nutrition logs. That includes your water intake. It includes, you know, your successes, struggles for the day, and it's also now going to include what workout are you doing. So if it's Chalene Extreme, you know, post what workout that is. If it's Insanity, post what workout that is. You know, don't just say Insanity, say what workout you did. Upper Fix Extreme, Lower Fix Extreme, whatever that is. And then we're going to have some more fun challenges throughout this week. We're going to be talking about the fitness aspect of things like hydrating, shoes, proper shoes, which is hugely important depending on your fitness program, because I can tell you every single one of these Beachbody programs are not lumped into the same shoe categories. It's really important that you have the right type of shoe for your fitness program. Things like getting enough rest, and then also we're going to touch on things like cheat meals and what do you do when your husband or you go out with your girls or you're out at a restaurant with your family. What do? You don't want to come across as being the picky one, you know, that can't eat anything. So we're going to tell you guys, teach you guys, you know, how you can fit restaurants into your eating style and what to do before you go to the restaurant and what to say when you're at the restaurant and how you can feel like you can fit in, you know, eating a nice meal with your family without feeling guilty afterwards and without completely caving in. So we have a lot in store for you guys for the second week, and I'm really proud of you guys for going through this first week. You know, Rebecca and I were talking about that and how engaged the page is. One last thing I want to say before I end the call is I really want to encourage every single person in this group to encourage one another. Okay, so I appreciate when you guys like a post because it lets, you know, the person know along with us that you've seen the post. But I want to encourage you guys every single day. You don't have to comment on every single post, but my challenge for all of you guys is that every single day when you check into the group, pick one person, pick one post that you can comment something on. Give them a compliment, give them a high five, high five, say something that would make them smile that day, because I think that's hugely important. regardless of whether, you know, it's fitness, health, this fitness health journey, or just in life in general. It's just a good rule of thumb to go out of your way, you know, whatever it is that your day looks like, go out of your way to make somebody smile. So do that in our group, and I think that'll make the page a lot more engaged, having positive encouragement and motivation, and you know, just making somebody smile. I know that always means a lot to me when somebody will comment on my posts in general. And so I encourage you guys to do that. Pick one person, pick one post every single day, and comment on it. And just give that person a pat on the back. You never know how a few simple words, how far that can go in that person's life. So before I make this call any longer, Heather, do you have any other questions or anything that you want to say?
Nope. I really appreciate you guys and all the ladies on here that do post and share their journeys, because I think we're in it together, and who knows women better than women, and so
yep.
I look forward to for me, losing the rest of my weight, but staying healthy and helping others in their journey too. So good luck this week, and I look forward to hearing from everybody.
Yeah. And I'm super excited, Heather, because Heather just became a coach, and I'm super excited about her journey. And yeah, I mean, it's just these groups, guys, these challenge groups, to me, are so much more than eating healthy and getting my workout in. It's a community of women that you can connect with, of people who are like-minded, and I love that, because I've never been into fitness and, you know, eating healthy, and, you know, I ate salads and vegetables and stuff, but I mean, in terms of really making it a part of my life, you know, it's really encouraging. And like Heather said, like, women relate to women, and so that's why I run these all ladies challenge groups, because there's just, you know, a sense of community that's built in these challenge groups. And it's neat when you can meet somebody that you've never met before. I mean, Heather and I, like, I just met her, I think it was like a couple months ago. I mean, like, met, you know, on social media. Yeah. And, you know, and she and I had a conversation on the phone. It just was like, it just clicked, you know, and I love that. And so I love these challenge groups, because it's a community of women coming together. We can share our successes, we can share our struggles, and a lot of times at home you just don't get that. You just don't have, you know, or your husband doesn't get it, and you know, your kids, you know, you're trying to get your workout in, your kids are crawling all over you, or whatever the story is. And so it's nice to just be able to plug into a group, and someone else has their kids crawling all over them too, or someone else has a husband who just, you know, my husband, for example, like, he doesn't need to be going on any type of diet, you know, he can just eat whatever, and he just stays the same, you know, and I'm on the other hand, I'm different. So, I mean, he's a great supporter. Like, he loves that I, you know, always supports me in what I'm doing, and I love that about him. But at the same time, it's like connecting with women. It's like you just get it. And so that's what I hope that these challenge groups do for you, ladies. I hope that they bring a smile to your face. They make you feel like you can do it. I know you can do it. And sometimes you just need someone to kind of believe in you before you really believe in yourself. And that's what these groups do. And so, yeah, so I encourage all of you guys to plug into this group every single day, and, you know, let this be the light in your day when you're having a crummy day, you know. And if you need a pick-me-up, please plug into this group. Comment, message a coach, reach out to somebody in the group, and we're going to pick you up, you know. So I really appreciate you guys listening to this call. I hope everybody clicks on the recording to kind of tune in. And let's make it a great week, guys. We're heading into week 2. Tomorrow's Monday. So I hope that you guys are prepping well for the week and getting ready to incorporate your workouts tomorrow. So I look forward to seeing all of your guys' nutrition logs this week, your posts, checking into the group, hearing about your workouts. And I hope that you guys have a great week. So look forward to next week on our video chat, which will be next Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully with no more technical difficulties. So anyways, good night, ladies. Good night, Heather. And I will connect with you guys in our group. So bye.
Bye.